Howdy, just filming a video here today to talk about some custom Axis and Allies units I made. Specifically, these are 3D printed units for Japan. And so you can see we've got Axis and Allies 1940 Pacific set up here, or at least we've got the Japanese set up. And so you can already probably kind of pick out what the custom units are. So we've printed a custom aircraft carrier, a custom fighter, and a custom tactical bomber. So we'll zoom in here a little bit closer so you can kind of see them in juxtaposition to some other units. So the custom aircraft carrier is actually the Akagi. So it's a model based on the Akagi, and then we've got a fighter and a tactical bomber. The only real difference being the tactical bomber is slightly bigger. I want to do some more improvements to make the tactical bomber more distinguishable from the fighter. I think could be something kind of interesting to work on. So you can see we got one up there, see it next to those naval units, another one here. And let's just look at it on its own over here, just get a little bit closer view. So these are actually two of the fighter models right there, so you can kind of see what the fighters look like with those different colors. And let's just take a little bit closer look at this aircraft carrier. So you got, the red, the gray, the tan for the deck, white for the deck. You got some anti-aircraft guns, defense guns on the side here. You got the red and white kind of landing strips on the back here. More anti-aircraft guns on this side, the other half of the deck here. Let's go in from the front, so you can or the top, so you can just kind of see the deck with a little bit more detail. So obviously not perfect. There's a lot of stuff to be improved upon, I think. I need to get the file to be a little bit better. I want to make it a little bit smaller. There's some, stuff that could be cleaned up on the model, definitely. But I feel like this is a really good place to start. And so I'm just kind of curious generally how people feel about these like multicolored models. Or is this something people would be interested in for like other ships, other Axis and Allies units, or people are just like, no, we want only single color, So I'm just kind of curious about that, how people feel about that. Then I'd really like some suggestions on other stuff to make. If people are like, oh, I'd love to see like the Bismarck or the Iowa class battleship or some other ship made. I'd be happy to do it. So just looking for thoughts, feedback, suggestions, just curious to hear what people think.